Welcome to the Purpose, Passion, and Profit podcast, a show for ambitious women who are ready to ditch their 9-to-5 and create an online business doing work that's in alignment with their calling. I'm your host, Kelly Dawn, business and money mindset coach for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. Each week, I'll be sharing actionable steps to help you gain clarity, build confidence, and cultivate an abundance mindset that will help you create a profitable, service-based online business. If you're ready to make an income and impact doing what you love, let's do this. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Purpose, Passion, and Profit podcast. Today we're talking about being confused in your business, because this is the one thing that I see coming up time and time again that really cockblocks new entrepreneurs from making sales and making the money that's available to them. So this is something I used to do all the time to myself. And the way this would play out, same thing over and over and over again. Back in the earlier stages of my business, I did not think I had the money to invest in a one-to-one coach. So what I did instead is I would be in Facebook groups all the time, and I would jump on every free call I could get on. If someone was in that group and they were offering free strategy sessions, I would hop on the call. If someone was offering a massively discounted one-to-one session to work with them, I would hop on that. Because in my mind, I was telling myself that I didn't have the money to invest in a long-term one-to-one coach, long-term being 3 months to 6 months. And so I was trying to piece together a business by Googling how to do things, buying super low-cost courses, and buying single sessions from people. So I'm not making you wrong if you are doing this. I'm just saying I have been there. It's not the most effective way to launch your business, because what I ended up doing was getting a lot of information from a lot of different sources instead of just going to one place, one person who's going to help me figure out what an aligned business was going to look like for me and how to actually create that. So while I was on all of these different calls, what the topic usually ended up being is a strategy, because I would come on these calls and I'd be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in this business. I have an idea of how I want to help people, but as far as putting together a marketing plan and a strategy, I feel lost. So I would sit down with a coach on the call. We would map out an entire strategy plan. They would give me amazing information. They would help me with some mindset stuff I was struggling with. These calls on their own, they were fantastic. I would feel lit up. I would feel on fire. I'd feel all excited to go out there and market my business as soon as I got off the call. And then a couple weeks later, I would start to feel a little bit off. I wasn't seeing the results that I thought I was going to see. And so I started to doubt myself. I started to doubt the strategy that just 2 weeks earlier felt so good. I felt it was in alignment. It was something that I felt really good about implementing. But all of a sudden, a little while later, I would start to question things. And I would go back to the drawing board and I would tell myself, okay, I'm just so fucking confused. I don't know what I need to be doing to make this business work. And I was on this hamster wheel of constantly doubting myself and then hopping on another call with someone or trying to figure it out on my own. And this was a cycle that went on for a little while. And then I got to the point where I bit the bullet. I invested in a one-to-one coach, and it was something that was like the best thing I ever could have done for my business. And I kind of laugh at it now because the amount of money I spent on single sessions and smaller programs in the earlier stages of my business, I could have paid for like 3 years of one-to-one coaching because I spent all this money on these smaller things that weren't really what I needed at the time. So anyways, what I realized is that the strategy I had was fine. The issue was my mindset. It wasn't what I was doing. It was who I was being. It was the thoughts, the beliefs, the patterns that I had playing out inside of me. Those things were the issue. Those were the things I should have addressed. So friends, if you're listening to this today and you're thinking, I feel so confused in my business. I don't know what I should be doing. I don't know how to call in clients. I don't know how to make money. I'm going to make this really simple for you. The first thing you need to do is create a strategy that feels really good for you. And a strategy gets to be very simple because at the end of the day, you want to sign on clients. And if you're brand new in business, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to start with a one-to-one offer because it's going to make everything so much easier. You can start with groups if you're absolutely committed to doing group programs instead of one-to-one, that's not necessarily wrong. But in my experience, one-to-one's so much easier because it's going to give you an opportunity to really uncover what your coaching style is, and also an opportunity to get to know who your ideal client is in a really close way. So what you want to do is have a strategy that is going to help you grow your audience. You need to be growing your audience if you want to grow your business. You can't just be marketing to your friends and family on Facebook. You can't just be marketing to the same 50 people on your Instagram account. So you need to find a way to grow that audience. The second piece is you need to nurture the shit out of the people that you have in your community. And we do this by offering value. We do this by showing up and serving the people that are in our world without expecting anything from them. And this is really huge because a lot of people will slip into this energy of resentment. Like, I've been sharing these posts, I've been doing these podcasts, I've been doing these YouTube videos, and no one's reaching out to work with me. If you're telling yourself that, I want you to stop, check yourself, and focus on service. And if you're doing work that you wouldn't be doing for free, it's time to look at your business and look at the work you're doing. Because when it is a business that's based on your passion, your purpose, the service that you're here to do in the world, it should be something that you would wake up and do for free anyway. You should love it that much. Of course, there are going to be things in your business that you don't love doing, but overall, the core of your work should be something that you would do without having any money attached to it. So you want to grow your audience. You always want to be bringing new people into your world. You want to offer value to those people once they come into your world. And then you need a strategy that involves selling. You have to have a way that you are sharing your offers with your people. Obviously, you have to have something to sell. But that's how simple it gets to be. And I know simple isn't always easy. And the reason why this can feel hard is because our mind gets in the way and it will lie to us. It will play tricks on us. It will tell you that your strategy isn't good enough, that you need to go back to the drawing board, that you need to download that new freebie that's going to teach you all of the magic tricks to 7 figures or whatever it is. There's so many things out there in the online world that will work as far as the strategy goes. But you need to work that strategy. And I recommend doing that for at least 6 months. Do it for 6 months, put the blinders on. As long as you have those 3 things in place and you have the foundational pieces of your business down, meaning you know what it is you do, who you serve, you know what your offers are. When you have those core elements down, you work your strategy until it works and you deal with the little mindset gremlins that come up instead of doing what I did back in the day where you hop around to different coaches and you download every single freebie thinking that that is the thing that's going to be like the magic bullet solution to your problem. Because your problem isn't in the doing. Your problem isn't in the doing, it's in who you're being. Okay? You can write that down because that's really good. That's really important. So much of this work has to do with what's going on within us internally. And that's why you can see people doing a whole bunch of different things in the online space and rocking it in their business. Some people are thriving over on LinkedIn. Other people are rocking it on TikTok. For other people, it's podcasts. Sometimes it's a mix of different things. But what you want to do is play to your strengths when it comes to your strategy. If you are a video person, if you love doing Instagram Reels, if you love doing TikToks, focus on those things. Yes, you can be creating written posts as well on a couple platforms that you want to be on, but don't try to be everywhere all at once. When it comes to expanding your reach on social media, you want to start in a space and really get to know that space. So if it's Instagram, learn Instagram, get on Instagram and really feel into what that space is like. Is that where you want to hang out? And then start connecting with people there. Social media is called social media because they want us to be social on these platforms. And what a lot of people do is they go online, and I say this with so much love because I used to do this too. They go online and they just share their work and then they fuck right off. And there's no engagement whatsoever. So I want you guys to be engaging with the people who comment on your posts. If people reach out and engage with your stories, send them a quick message back. Build relationships, because at the end of the day, people buy from people. They buy from human beings, not just random people marketing on the internet with no personality and with no connection to them whatsoever. They want to get to know you. They want to get to know who you are as a human. And it's really difficult to do that if you're spreading yourself really thin, trying to be on all of these different platforms and trying to grow your audience in a million different places. So start on a place that feels good for you. get comfortable there, and then you can grow from there and you can move around and add on different platforms as you like. All right, ladies, that's what I have for you today. I also have a completely free training event coming up next week that I am so excited to share with you. This is called the Ignite Your Business free training event, and it takes place over 3 days. I'm going to be going live for 3 days next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm going to be sharing exactly what you need to focus on if you want to take your coaching business from $0 to fully booked. Now, I know this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. I do not promise like magic bullet solutions to anything, but these are the core foundational things that are going to help you grow your business. I'm going to give you the information you need that is going to help you scale your business, whether you are in the very early stages and you're struggling to get clients, or if your business is still an idea. Maybe you're listening to this on your drive to work and you're thinking to yourself, I cannot go to this fucking job one more day. I need out. I've been there. If you're in that place and you just know you're called to do something different with your life, you're called to serve others, and you feel that's through a coaching business, this free training event is for you. So I will put the link to that below. Also, if you want to connect over on Instagram, you can find me at igniteyourpurpose.co. If you love this episode, take a screenshot, tag me, share it. I'll share it to my people too. We can have a little party over there on Instagram. And that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you found lots of value in today's episode. If you loved it, also be sure to give the show a rating and a review because that helps other people find this free content as well. And I will leave you with that. I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And as usual, I can't wait to speak with you in the next episode.